I did check out, I did research other schools, and I came here and met with professors, and based off of those interviews and those conversations, that's why I decided to come to Bergen.
I love my experience here, and I mean, I really don't, I wish it was like a 4-year school so I could finish here, but so I don't know if I do have to leave in another year, well, next May. So it was a really good experience.
It's just opened so many doors for me now, and I have this newfound belief in myself that I can try anything or go anywhere with this and continue to spread my wings and take on whatever comes my way.
Hi, I'm Keisha Branch, a student at Bergen Community College, New Jersey's largest community college with more than 17,000 students. Bergen is a unique community, one engaged in diversity, collaboration, and making a difference. Most of all, we are a community engaged in excellence. Bergen Excellence. Bergen Excellence in our students comes in many forms. It can be a 4.0 GPA or participating in a service learning project that gives back to the community, or even contributing to a nationally ranked men's basketball team. Regardless, we find our inner excellence here at Bergen. You're about to meet a few students working towards their degrees and preparing themselves for a successful future. Real portraits of Bergen excellence. I hope you enjoy learning about what it means to be excellent and to be Bergen.
When I came here, my original intention was to just get through it, get the GI Bill going from being in the Marines. Those are resources that I wanted to tap. And when I started coming to Bergen, yeah, I have a very high GPA now, and different universities that I never thought I'd be able to get into when I was in high school, now suddenly they're a possibility. And it's amazing. Scholarships, and really the professors, the faculty, the staff here really goes to every depth to do the most they can for you and get the best that they can for you, and it makes you want to try that much harder to succeed.
I've always been creative, and after having my children, I've realized even more how much I enjoyed being creative and how much I enjoyed doing small art projects. Until I started coming to Bergen, it was a small world for me, and what I was doing was really just about the kids and museums, and I wasn't exposed to too much beyond that. Having taken a few courses here and getting into the studio and started to draw and started to paint and started to get instruction, I started realizing that I really enjoy doing it.
As a student, I wasn't very encouraged when I was younger. In fact, I was actually, I dropped out of high school and got my GED. And for someone to go to school in general after they dropped out, you know, it's kind of, you don't expect it, you know? And luckily I have had cousins who've encouraged me to come here. So I guess the first day I came here, I talked to an advisor, and they just showed me something different than I've seen in high schools and most schools that I've been to. They showed me that they cared, and that's something that you don't get from a lot of schools. You know, they can give you the materials, they can give you the work, but not a lot of teachers or advisors or counselors really show that they care about the students, and that's what, to me, separates Bergen from other colleges. And that right there alone was a big inspiration and a big influence on my life, just realizing that people are out there for you, not for themselves.
I came from Alabama, actually, about 3 years ago, before I came to Bergen. And so when I didn't have opportunities in the South as I needed. So coming to this area, it's well populated transportation, and Bergen is just so up to par on everything. Their professors, their special accommodations, the Office of Specialized Service, whatever you need is here. Volunteer services, I've used the volunteer center. I mean, this place has given me so much opportunity and made me realize, as a legally blind individual, I can make it in the world of people who have sight. I can compete. So, I mean, what more can I say?
Well, originally I had chosen a different school. I had the opportunity to choose a four-year college, and I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I went to a four-year college, and I just found it very different from what I saw in my community. It was a whole different feel. It was a very big university, and I felt like I didn't belong there. And after I came here to Bergen, I found it a lot more engaging. I found it more comprehensive with my career goals.
The first steps of knowing about Bergen Community College was when I was mid-senior year. I hadn't really looked too much into it. I really was looking at a four-year school, but I knew that I couldn't afford it. So I asked my parents what they thought about the NJ Stars program, and basically they didn't give me any other choice. So Bergen is a very, very, very good school. Your professors are on a one-on-one basis with you, and the NJ Stars program, I mean, I'm coming here basically for free, and then I get to go to a four-year school and get some scholarships towards that too. So it was a very good opportunity.
Be recognized.
Be creative.
Be inspired.
Be unique.
Be engaged.
Be a star.
Be excellent. Be Bergen.